So the last time we talked, Jesus was hanging out with Peter, James, and John up at the top of a tall mountain. We heard about the Transfiguration and a dazzling Jesus and the glory he gave those apostles a quick peek at. Well, today we once again have Jesus with a group of 3 that includes James and John, but this time instead of Peter, we get to meet their mom. That's right, in today's gospel, we're offered this great little story about the mother of James and John coming up to Jesus and demanding the best for her sons in a way that I think only a mother could. And that's because there's something unique and special about so many mothers. I know that's true for my mom. It's their dedication, their love, their willingness to do whatever it takes for their kids. Now, often we'll look at the Blessed Mother, Mary, and we'll point her out as a prime example of caring, sacrifice, prayerfulness, faith, love. The list goes on, and rightfully so. She was and is this incredible example for us, but there are lots of other moms out there who are pretty amazing too. Lots of moms who are ready and willing to step in and step up for their sons and daughters. And so today we find a mother jumping in to help her sons. The reality is that Jesus had just shared some pretty powerful stuff with his apostles, talking about how he would be mocked and scourged and crucified and raised up on the 3rd day. For many of us, we probably would have paused for a bit, just a little uncertain of what to say or a little overly cautious about whatever we did or said next. The mother of James and John, though, she wasn't having any of that. She just barreled right in there and asked for it all, which maybe could be interpreted as a touch forceful or a bit discourteous even. Maybe. But I don't think that was the intention there at all. This was merely a woman who cared for her sons a lot, so she wasn't timid. She stepped up, paid homage to Jesus, and then asked, or rather told him, what was on her mind. Command that these 2 sons of mine sit one at your right and the other at your left in your kingdom. It was a bold move, and one we might consider for ourselves as we continue throughout this Lent. For many of us, when we approach Jesus, we do it like we're walking on eggshells, like we're a little nervous, like we don't want to mess things up with our relationship with him. We try to be the perfect Christians or say all the perfect prayers, and if we can't, we might stay back and be a little timid and not approach our Lord. But the truth is, Jesus wants us to step up and be bold. He wants us to just open ourselves up to him and to others. And yeah, that can get a little messy at times, and yeah, it's not always going to look or be perfect. But like a mom stepping right in for her sons, as long as we do it with love, with care, and with good, honest intent, that's what our Lord is looking for. A willful, sometimes forceful step in the direction of Jesus. That step was something that the mother of James and John was not shy about taking, and something that we're asked to not be shy about either. So don't be timid in your prayer, in your fasting, in your almsgiving, in your Lent this year. Be careful and daring in how you reach out to our Lord. Be bold and meaningful in offering yourself to him, and just maybe you'll receive and experience something that's equally meaningful in return.